basic education is at the core of education because that's your first interaction with knowledge as a human being. And so that foundation is key to how you evolve, educationally as a person. So for us in Edo State, basic education is the most important plank in our education plan. I've always said that if I have 100 naira to spend on education, 40 of that 100 will go to basic education. Because once you get basic education right, everything else falls in place. Because at that level, you are taught to the very basic fundamentals that take you through life.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I have the singular pleasure and privilege of launching the Edo State Basic Education Sector Transformation, EdoBEST. Congratulations.
EdoBEST have been so wonderful. I want to date back to when I went for the training. When I was there, I was in the leadership class. My teachers were in the teaching class, although occasionally I used to go in there to take a peep at what they were doing. I didn't get a full grip, but when I came back to school, I saw them in action, and it's so marvelous. The children they strive to come to school as early as possible because they want to watch the auntie teach. It's wonderful. You need to be in class to watch them. Everybody is happy. Teacher is encouraged. The children are happy. And any passerby wants to, have his child in the class.
Go down as the man, go to stand. Here is your farm done.
Since initially the kickoff of the EdoBEST program, we have really seen improvement in our children. The eagerness to learn. We have seen that they are very, very eager to learn. We have seen pupils that, usually just sit in the class. We say they are afraid to talk in class. We see them trying this time around with the new technology. We see them, putting out their hands to say something. They want to, every child wants to answer a question in class just because they want their names to appear on the character board. It has lightened up our pupils a lot. Compared to before where we see so many of them just, sit in the class. All they want to do is just write and submit, no active participation in teaching and learning process. This time around, we have seen that almost every pupil in the class is actively participating in the lesson.
To write number 5. You have done that. Good job, Michael. Number 5.
I can rightly say my daughter, she's improving. The way they impart on them that reading culture, and the children, they are doing well in terms of reading, and in terms of even writing, and in terms of even speaking.
These new methods, it's new. They are excited with the song, the chairs, the greeting methods, even the learning. Now they have textbooks, unlike before. With the result of the midterm exam, they did last 2 weeks. In academic, they have improved tremendously. They perform excellently.
Since he come to school now, I notice and say, at the beginning they happy to go school in the morning. Before, it not be like that. I always dey force am before to go school. But now, night fed the bath. He will go bathroom by himself. Before I know wetin dey happen, don't bath. I just decided make I take her to government school. instead of me to dey waste money for private, you no know anything. Even I put am for extra lesson, you know dey write, you know dey read. So that make me carry am come EdoBEST school. But na only this term my daughter start. But I dey see her note, he can write, he can read. I was so surprised.
When the mother came for the open day, she told me that the child has improved tremendously. She was even saying that she didn't know that public school has improved such as this. She wanted to dump her and go, but thank God she has improved. And that was what she confessed to me on that open day.
Everybody wants to read. They all want to read. They strive to read, so that the teacher can always point at, they look at that one, he has done it very well. What about you? Try, you know?
You know, we had to pair them in a way that a child that can read must sit with others that, you know, do not know how to read. We have seen that when they have free reading time, you know, there's a time in our schedule, there's this time for free reading. When it's time for free reading, we see them listen attentively to those that can read. You know, their benchmates that can read as on their seat, they listen and then try as much as possible to do just as their benchmate has done. So far, I've seen that the EdoBEST program has really helped a lot in improving, you know, our children when it comes to literacy.
For us in Edo State, you know, we've always been into education. Education is a major industry here. And so there's nothing new in what we're doing. We are only trying to reenact what we have always been, to make sure that as a people and as an economy, we remain globally competitive. And you cannot be competitive in a knowledge economy, in a knowledge world, without very sound education. So our vision is to make the requisite investments in high quality education so that we can prepare the next generations to compete globally.